Holy Ghost to Yahweh Bashim, Yahushua, and Bashim Krakadash. So, yeah. This Revelation 13 verse 15. And power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast will speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Should be killed. This verse 16, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or name of the beast, or the number of his name. Or the number of his name, okay, we know what that is. It is the RFID microchip. Okay. So I stumbled across some articles. I was looking at some articles today. Not any about the mark of the beast, but some articles about World War III, man. World War III is, because it's World War III is going to happen. Here in this article it reads by CNN, it reads, UK labels Russia top security threats, issues warning on China, and promises to build more nuclear warheads. Okay, that's gonna lead to this mark of the beast. That's gonna lead to a war breaking out, man. Which is that's a rumor of war right there, which is a sign at Matthew 24. In Matthew 24, man, and however the Most High works that out. If China goes to war with Russia, who knows? Because it says there, UK to labeled Russia as a threat. Okay. And then you got UK as well, another article here in The Hill, from The Hill, which reads, UK raising cap on nuclear warheads. The British government announced on Tuesday that it is raising the number of nuclear warheads in its stockpile, citing moves by other nations to increase their own arsenals. A report released by the British government of UK here, and government said that its stockpile would now be capped at 260 Trident warheads, up from a maximum of 180. In 2010, the United Kingdom decided to cut the stockpile from 225 to 180. in recognition of the evolving security environment, including the developing range of technological and doctrinal threats. The UK will move to an overall nuclear weapons stockpile of no more than 260 warheads, officials said in the report. The government will maintain the minimum destructive power needed to guarantee that the UK's nuclear deterrent remains credible, they added. Okay. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the road. There you have it, man. Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Exactly, because you have these nations making missiles, and you heard it that once the UK announced that today, you know, all these other nations are also rushing into like rats to make more missiles, man. Rushing in like hyenas to their, like vultures to dead corpses, man. They're rushing to it. Okay. Okay, that's why it reads it. People are surprised at what's going on. People don't know what's happening. They're like, why are they making missiles? We don't want missiles, man. We want America safe and peaceful. So you stop it, Most High. Okay, when your dumbasses don't even know the Most High is doing it, man. The Most High is doing all of this stuff, man. It says it there. 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the road. Exactly, the Most High. And what does the archer do before he makes the missiles? You know, before he shoots his arrows, before he goes to shoot the enemy, he makes more arrows. That's all the Most High is doing. He's preparing his own arrows, man. By using all these other nations to make them. And verse 3, I'm gonna read it again. A sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? A sword is set upon you, and arrow is basically another form. A sword's just a weapon, and an arrow is just another form of a sword. Verse 4 again, in 2nd Esdras 16, the sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? Verse 4, a fire is set among you, and who may quench it? That's these missiles that's gonna come eventually on the USA. The good US states, man. This is verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? And that these arrows are another form of the plague. That's all the missiles are. Another form, another plague, bro. Okay, people are just walking here like a lot of shaky boots, bro, and you're not fucking learning what the Most High is doing. Okay, you don't gotta be a prophet to know what's going on, man. You don't gotta be in this thing, you know. This thing with sincere heart to know what the hell is going on, man. Okay, some people know America's making, all these nations are making missiles. They put it in their movies, but do they know this, that it's from the scriptures? That the scriptures are saying it before it even happens. Do they know that? So yeah, there you go, man. You got Russia, you got the UK making missiles, 260 adding to it more, which they got more than that though. They're not gonna tell you your ass though. Okay, and then you got them saying that Russia's a threat to China, and Russia threatening China too, saying Russia's a threat. Yeah, UK labeling Russia top security threat, man, and it's scaring China, man, because Russia's scaring China, and they're threatening because they're threatening because the UK sees Russia as a threat, and China too. So it's telling China, hey man, you want smoke with us, man? You know, we're gonna check our shit out here, man. Check check out our artillery out here, man. Okay, man. Okay, meanwhile Jake's over here trying to make businesses, trying to do all this, man. Jake in the hood, his own business, his own drug dealer business, man. Selling drugs and trying to take over the block, man. But that's not even yours, man. That's silly, because meanwhile here in America, you're set up to fail, man. You Jakes are set up to fail, okay? You Jakes are not gonna, just cause you go to college and all that, it's not gonna make you rich here. Every dollar bill here is blood money, man. All this money here in America, US, is blood money. Okay, and you guys think everything's forgotten. You guys are thinking the blood is still not crying out of the dirt, and you think that the Most High ain't angry, man. You think that. Okay, man, how you gonna get riches here? Jake, you don't see the big picture, bro. You are the big corporations, these big fucking corporations, dude. They own every fucking thing, bro. You're not gonna set up your own business. They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna allow you to get far, bro. And meanwhile, at that, the US itself, man, they're fucking shaking their boots, bro. They got Russia, they got China, they got fucking UK threatening their dumbass, man. They're gonna get wiped out the map, bro, and you're over here fixing up your own self. Okay, man, when the scriptures here already are talking about it. Okay, this is really the headline of this whole everything going on right now, man. The scriptures here, man. The scriptures. Okay, another article I found, man. This today, ABC News. North Korea could soon test new intercontinental missile. U.S. general testifies, man. Now they're up to 3 missiles that we assess could strike our homeland. Head of U.S. Northern Command says. But I think we have a good posture for the deterrence. Okay, Edom knows this shit, man. He's spying on these countries. The Edom knows this fucking shit, bro. Okay, and there's more shit going on they ain't gonna bring out, because Edom he does an in-depth study, man. He does an in-depth search. Okay, while we over here While Jake's over here, man, you dumbass, you know, Israelites over here, man. Because that's where majority of Israelites are today, the dumbasses. While your dumbass is over here not knowing what's going on, man. Because you don't know what's going on. While you're over here. Here we go, man. You see, you don't see how deep Edom has, man. Edom doesn't worry about what you Jakes worry about. Edom's worried about how he's going to increase more riches, how he's going to take ultimately the blessing of Jacob, which are the Israelites here. Israelites on this sign here, man. Doesn't worry about getting up in the morning doing that. Yeah, he gets up early. He does whatever the hell he does, but he has meetings. He has meetings. He does in-depth searches, man. He does very what's the word? He does very calculated fucking steps and moves, man, on how he's gonna make more riches, how he's gonna basically own the whole world, man. He's not out here worrying about, oh man, this Edomites, man, this Edomite, this Edomite, like what we worry about in the truth. Oh man, we gotta get up for this Edomite today, man. Man, I hope I don't get my ass, you know, humiliated and talked about today by these Edomites, man. Okay, man, these Edomites don't worry. You gotta remember, man, this is they already took everything, man. They ain't even worried about you Jakes anymore. They're worried about all these other nations. Here, I'm gonna get the scriptures here. Okay, Edom knows his shit, man. Edom knows his shit. Okay, you gotta give it to him. He knows his shit, bro. He's definitely has been using his blessing. Okay, what is the script? I'm gonna look it up real quick, man. I think it's in Psalm 83. Psalm 64 and verse 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. I'm reading it one more time. Isaiah 64 and 6. They search out iniquities, and they accomplish a diligent search. They have the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. 7. But Allah shall shoot at them with an arrow, strongly shall they be wounded. The arrow is the missile. Okay, that's the spirit, man. You see? Right after that verse, it talks about the missile, man. Edom's searching. Edom has all eyes on all these other nations, man. He's okay. What did that motherfucker? What's the dude's name, man? Anyway, bro, that one nigga, the white Edomite that was searching, exposed in the U.S. and said they were spying on on all these other nations, man. Germany, all these nations, bro. Okay, North Korea, man. He even said, bro. He's even said that that they believe they assess that they're gonna strike the U.S. here, man. Okay. So yeah, man. And then you have as well more rumors of wars. You have Israel and Turkey, man, fighting for gas on the sea, man, for land, for on the sea, man. So that might lead to another war, or even and build up what's gonna ultimately come World War III. Okay, with this article here, the Times of Israel.com, with Gas Alliance, title here is, with Gas Alliance moored to Turkey, tensions Israel tacks toward energy security. Okay, because Israel is over there claiming part of that sea there, that region there is theirs. Whether it is or not, who cares? You know, we don't care. You know, these dudes got all these dudes. We're the only ones without a kingdom, if you notice, man. Okay, Mexico and Haiti and Colombia and all those countries, we don't own those, man. We don't have shit. There, that's just like me saying, giving my little brother a spot in a section in my room to be in. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna be his. It's not fucking gonna be his, and that's the same as that. That's the same thing. Like, I'm just gonna keep you there and maybe put your name there, but at the end of the day, man, I'm still going there and do whatever the hell I want, you know. That's the same as that. Okay, just to hide the fact, make you simple ass niggas think that, simple ass stupid bird brain blockhead fucking Jakes think that you own something when you don't own any fucking thing, man. You Jakes are fucking retarded, dude. But yeah, for and they can go to war for that. The Mossad can make them go to war for that, man. Because Israel's over there. Really, in my opinion, you know, I mean, all these countries, they're fighting to get the next spot, man. Because they're seeing America's getting weaker, man. Okay, and they're trying to seize the opportunity, man, to take out the U.S. and all these other nations and put them as their own. And become the next top ruling kingdom, man. Like shit, you know, China's a potential one, man. Okay, but really Russia looks like, really, man, I mean, just in my opinion, I think Russia can fuck up China, though. Erdogan is really a retard, you know. Erdogan is just he's a retard. That's all, man. And yeah, man. It says here the UAE, okay, United Arab Emirates, you know, and the Palestinian Authority have been at odds for years, and have moved even further apart over the past years after the Emirates signed a normalization agreement with Israel. The sides are also at loggerheads over Mohammed Dalan, a former Fatah strongman, to rebuttal the PA president. Mohammed Abbas, who was been in exile in the UAE since 2011. Okay, over there, Turkey insists that its exclusive economic zone stretches across the entire Mediterranean, thanks to a maritime border deal with Libya that would essentially block Israel and Egypt's access to Europe. Potentially upending the EMFG plants. Hariri called the deal complicated given Turkey's claim over the maritime border. Okay, so whether, you know, they're confused. They're confused as hell. They don't know, because guess what? Let me get the scripture here. This is Jeremiah 51 verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hands, and it hath made all the earth drunken. That hath made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. The nations are mad right now, man. That's why they're about to go to war. You got Israel there and Turkey. Looking not good, ain't looking good over there, man. They might just go to war for that. Who knows? That's another rumor of war either way, and that's a sign. As it reads in Matthew 24. Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet come. See that ye be not troubled. We're not supposed to be troubled with it. This should make all Jakes excited, bro. But you know, Jakes are worried about, you know, smoking blunts, drinking Henny, man, just yelling out in the streets, man, being niggas, man. Okay, you Mexicans, man, worried about fucking committing adultery, you fucking bitches, you know, committing adultery. Okay, having relationships, younger Jakes, you know, young men out there of Israel, worried about, you know, in the Mexican side, worried about your relationships and shit. Okay, on all you Jakes too, all you is fellow tribes, is worried about your relationships with your girlfriend. Okay, man. Okay, worried about catching up on your TV shows and shit. Okay. Worried about, man, irrelevant shit, man, that makes you depressing at the end of the day, because without the Messiah you have no breath in you, man. That's literally and spiritually, bro. But that's not the point, man. The point is you Jakes are stupid, man. Here we go, man. As we got the Most High having his golden cup in his hand, man, making all the earth drunken. That's you other nations, all you just regular peons, man, and the nations have, and making the nations drunk with the wine of the philosophies and all the democracies and laws being passed and policies passed by U.S. All sides doing it. While that's happening, you guys are blinded. This is Isaiah 6 and 3. Okay, martial law and famine is gonna happen too. You got martial law and famine. This is Isaiah 6 and verse 9. And he said, "Go and tell his people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. 10. Make the heart of his people fat, and make their eyes heavy, and shut their eyes. Let they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed." Okay? If people are blind, you're dumbed down, you're fucking peons, you're low, you're fucking sucking the earth, and you're fucking just losing, man. Man, dude. Okay, Jake's out there worried about eating shrimp, eating lobster, man. Going to these restaurants, going out. Whatever the hell these Jakes do, you know. Not even asking questions, and if they are, not the right ones, man. More than likely. Another interesting thing I found is also Israel offshore Leviathan gas field. Israel's offshore gas field, they call it Leviathan. Okay, that's spiritual. That's spiritual. That's just another side note there. Yeah, man, and you got UAE and Israel as well, who hate each other too. They ain't looking too good either, man. You know. And they're fighting over that little ass piece of land too, in the border of that Mediterranean Sea that Turkey claims it's theirs. Okay, because they want the whole the whole thing. They don't want the yeah, you know. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, there you got it. Turkey tensions. Oh yeah. Okay, and you got Cyprus and Israel as well. Right here, having tensions as well over that field, man. The UAE trying to join as well. According to Israeli officials, the member states urged the PA representative to abstain from the vote on whether to allow United Arab Emirates to join as an observer state, and expected him to do so, but instead he surprised them by voting bid. There you go, man. The pictures of these. Okay, these Ishmaelites. These Ishmaelites got more than we do, you know. We're just poor and enslaved we're just the poor enslaved nation right now, you know, as a people. Okay, what does Jake have here? Jake don't got shit here, man. He's a dumb bitch. These dumbass motherfuckers don't got anything here, man. Here you go. We got Jake worried about Jake's competing each other right now over Facebook, having Facebook's beefs, Instagram beefs, all this. Okay, y'all worried about that while all these other nations, man, they already have theirs, man, and y'all, our nation's so lost and stupid, man. Ultimately, you know, our nation is lost and stupid. Okay, I'm gonna get Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 verse as the scriptures say, you know, Deuteronomy, the scriptures say it the best. Deuteronomy 28 verse 64, and the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. 65, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord Yahweh shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. 66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life. Okay, there you go, man. There you go. Here's the perfect one that explains, that goes into this. All these nations having theirs, and we are just being stupid and dumbed down, and also due to the curses. It's in Deuteronomy 28 verse Let's find it first. 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always, man. Always. Okay? And you Jakes ain't, here's verse 34. So that thou shalt be mad, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. Okay, you Jakes are in the curses. You guys are just stupid, man. You guys, Hosea 4 and 6. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that there should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast gone the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. Here, let me get Malachi. You Jakes are in a stupid lowest state, man. You guys need some help. Okay, some severe help, man. You guys got severe anxiety, severe fucking retardation, bro. It's not good. It's even looking. It's not making us look good, bro. This Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Yahweh, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Exactly, man. Our people are still dumbed down and stupid. Here we go. We're telling them why we are low and we are in a low and bad state through the scriptures, which that should be enough. But we're even bringing out these prophecies and examples on the news, real life current news events, due for our edification. The Most High has given us, and you guys still don't understand shit. Revelation 11, 2 witnesses, right? Revelation 11 verse 8. And the dead body shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. That's not what I wanted, but this is what I wanted here. Verse 9. They by the people of the countries and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. Let's skip to verse 11. And after 3 days, that's us being in slavery before, we didn't have anything, you know, which we knew we were Israelites then even, but it wasn't as live now as we're prophesying in front of our oppressors, what the prophets the Most High sent. And this is verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Exactly, those two witnesses. Who did the Spirit of the Most High enter into? It's here in verse Revelation 11, verse 3. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,160 days, clothed in sackcloth. That's 2 witnesses is northern and southern kingdom. Okay. Man, now people still we raised up now and prophesying His word, and you Jake still don't get it, man. You Jake still just, I mean, you're just, man. Let's just get Job, man. Let's just get Job, because at the end of the day, man, the Most High just set you up to be destroyed, then, man. That's all, because you can't wake up. That's it, man, and for us to get the glory, that's all this is, man. That's all it is. Like, it hurts because you're not in control. None of us are in control. It hurts. You know, if we were in control, we'd probably just get the kingdom now. But it's the Most High's movie, and you 2/3 are just set up to be destroyed. This is what the Spirit's going into now, and this is verse Revelation chapter 17, verse 4. For thou hast hid their heart from understanding. Therefore shalt thou not exalt them. What does exalt go into? Let's look up the word exalt. Because ultimately all this is the angels, the Most High, the angels He made to make the earth. They're just the prophets now, and they're just, we're down here because they sin against the Most High to learn, and you 2/3 just set up are just our kids that are rebellious, that are going to be destroyed and come back. Let's look at what that says. There's images. That's you 2/3 here, man. Look at this. Those two green sections represent you 2/3, man. Google definition of exalt, it says hid someone or something in very high regard, think or speak very highly of. Okay, so you 2/3 ain't made to be that, man. Be highly regarded, because you weren't the CEOs from the beginning that helped the Most High make the earth, man. That the Most High chose to raise to a higher rank or a position of greater power. Make noble in character, dignified. Okay, you know, that's all that is, man. That's all that is. You Jake still ain't getting it. You guys are shaky boots, man. You guys are gonna be just set out to be nice, good, shaky boots till you get destroyed, dude. You stupid Jakes, man. Man, you know, you guys are just demons, man, just demons. Okay, now that's articles of war, man. World War III's gonna happen, man.